There were 6 of us: me, Raihan, Nishat, Sagar, Tamim, and Laboni. This Eid vacation, we decided to rent a lake house away from the city for a peaceful getaway. We found a beautiful wooden cottage in a secluded area of Ghazipur, right in front of a vast lake. The place was so isolated that there were no other cottages or people nearby. As soon as we arrived in the evening and started unpacking, there was a sudden knock on the door. Nishat opened it and found an old woman standing there. Her face bore an eerie, unsettling expression. "Why have you come here?" the old woman asked in a trembling voice. "We rented this cottage. We'll be staying here for 2 days," I replied with a polite smile. "Don't make too much noise. And whatever you do, don't go near the lake after sunset." With that, she walked away. We exchanged glances and then laughed. It was just another spooky tale, typical of places like this. A sinister call. That night, we were sitting on the porch playing the guitar and chatting. Suddenly, Nishat interrupted. "Did you hear that? Someone's calling for help." We all went silent. In the distance, we could hear a faint whispering voice. "Help! Someone! Please help me!" Sagar whispered. "It's coming from the lake. Sounds like someone is drowning." Raihan and I quickly grabbed a small boat and rowed toward the source of the voice. The darkness made it difficult to see anything. We kept calling out, "Where are you? Do you need help?" But the more we rowed, the farther the voice seemed to move away from us. The terror begins. Just then, we heard Laboni and Nishat screaming from the cottage. We immediately turned the boat around and rushed back. Reaching the cottage, we found the door wide open, but there was no sign of them inside. We called out their names, our voices trembling with fear. No response. Suddenly, a rustling sound came from behind us. We turned around and froze. The old woman was standing there again. Her eyes were wide, and a sinister smile played on her lips. "I told you not to go near the lake after sunset." And right at that moment, dark, shadowy figures started emerging from the back of the cottage. They were holding long axes. We sprinted toward our car, but the keys were missing. Tamim checked his phone. No signal. Then, from somewhere nearby, we heard Nishat's voice. "We're trapped in the storage shed. Help us!" That's when we realized. This wasn't some supernatural phenomenon. This was real danger. Escape or death. We cautiously made our way to the back. There was an abandoned storage shed with a rusty chain locking the door from outside. We kicked it open, and Nishat and Laboni stumbled out, their faces pale with terror. Just then, a tall man dressed in white appeared in the distance, wielding a large axe. 2 more men followed him. As they charged toward us, we ran as fast as we could toward the front of the cottage. "There's a bike near the gate! Let's try that!" Raihan shouted. Sagar quickly jumped on and started the engine. Nishat and I hopped on behind him, while the others ran desperately toward the road. The figures chased after us, but we sped away. The mystery in daylight. A little while later, we found a police checkpoint and breathlessly explained everything. The officers accompanied us back to the cottage, but when we arrived, what we saw left us completely stunned. The cottage was empty. No furniture, no signs that we had ever stayed there. Even the wooden boat by the lake was gone. The police informed us that this cottage had been abandoned for 5 years. 5 years ago, 6 tourists had come here and never returned. We stood there, frozen. Then who, or what, had we encountered that night?